Nice.
And we're back.
We're back.
How are you, man?
Oh, I'm good. Good. Always enjoy another little what would you call it? A bull session with the frog.
That's what we're here for. I like. Is this the hate spree profile picture that I'm seeing here?
No. This is a drawing of General Douglas MacArthur done by the guy who does JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I love it.
Yeah, it's an actual drawing.
It goes so hard.
It's not an AI drawing.
Neither is mine for the time being, but written by a fan of both of our shows. So it's always nice to feature things made by our friends.
So true.
Yeah, it's so true. If you give us money, we review things. I feel like I need to get that out of the way. So I'll go put on my film review profile picture, and we'll just go from there. So the reason why Cap and I are having a lovely little bull session is because this entire video, this entire podcast episode, whatever you want to call it, is brought to you by viewers like you. And in this case, a specific user by the name of Wingman45, who has been giving me money for some time now over the course of the last couple of weeks, pressuring me and asking me to go make this review. And so here we are. We are doing it. And he asked me to review K-pop Demon Hunters, which came out this year on Netflix. And I like the Wikipedia description for it, which is an American animated musical urban fantasy. That's a mouthful, don't you think?
Yeah, like a whole mouthful of bibimbap.
I saw a great tweet the other day where it said, I'm going to start describing things in video game lingo. And he's like, he showed a picture of Dr. Pepper and he's just like, man, this Coke is really good. It really holds off on its own as a spinoff.
What is the Dark Souls of beverages?
That is true. I think the Dark Souls of all beverages is probably absinthe.
No, dude, it's the Dark Souls of all beverages is like, I don't know, Fernet. Have you ever had Fernet Branca?
No, I have not.
Oh, it's like an industry thing. There's also this widely reviled grapefruit liqueur, whose name I am blanking on right now. But those are the Dark Souls of the.
I figured you would have said like Mujestic would have been the Dark Souls of liquor, because that is a durian liqueur.
So have you ever had what is it? Advocat?
No, I have not.
Advocat is an avocado liqueur, and it is very thick. It is not actually drinkable. It's like a custard in a bottle.
Oh my gosh.
It is actually it's fine, but
Evil Culver's custard isn't real. And it can't hurt you.
Culver's.
Evil Culver's isn't real and it can't hurt you. And it's like, allow me to introduce to you avocado custard.
Yeah, avocado liqueur. It's the fattiest liqueur that I'm aware of. Durian does taste like slightly cheesy egg. Like slightly cheesy sweetened egg is what I would describe the flavor of durian as.
Durian as a smoothie, which is why it was not as bad. My my libtard college professor / speech and debate coach was just like, I'll pay for it if you finish the whole thing. And I was like, you're on, because I hate you. And so I had the whole thing out of spite. And I'm like, I was already familiar with it having that infamous scent and / taste. And I was like, okay, like I'm just going to do this because I don't like you. And you said you would pay for it.
When it's cold, when durian is cold, or the other fruits in that family, when they're cold, the scent, that smells so bad that smells like rotten eggs and meat and stuff.
Yeah,
it's very volatile to higher temperatures, so it does freeze, and then you can eat it, and you just get the flavor and none of the stank. So I'm just saying, but also
just like when a woman takes a shower,
dude, man, I don't know. If I was with a lady who needed to like shower beforehand, I don't know if I'm still down even after the bath.
Well, this is why you have to have the Dark Souls of beverages first.
The Dark Souls crap juice.
And we've come full circle. So he asked us to come on and talk about this and to offer a cultural, political, spiritual analysis of this film. Everyone has done it, from Jonathan Pajot to there was this one like British YouTuber who I think is like some 17-year-old. Like I think he's a kid. And he had gotten like viral on Twitter because he had said Netflix accidentally made a Christian film, and he had made his whole YouTube channel is about reviewing Christian movies and reviewing film from a Christian perspective, and sort of like how you can make better Christian themed movies. And then this is, I think, the most popular video he's made, and it pissed off all the right people on Twitter. And so I guess that's kind of what inspired this whole conversation. So he was like, you really need to go see it. You really need to go watch it. So what I will do also is I will put a link in the description, because Cap and I watched this live for the first time a couple of weeks ago on his show that is hosted. What's the name of that show, Cap?
Drive Time Movie Night with Cap and Mike. Cap being me, and Mike being MikeofPol, my stalwart co-host.
There you go. Well, and we covered it on a couple episodes ago, where I came on and we watched this movie. So you can see our live reaction and commentary and all of its colorful spiciness at the Rumble link down below, and
which coincidentally also includes a full stream of this movie with three assholes talking over it. So
yeah, so if you wanted to go watch it with basically right-wing Mystery Science Theater 3000, but with chuds, then that's the best way I describe your platform. Is like, you remember Mystery Science Theater? Imagine if your two favorite Twitter racists.
Imagine if they use slurs.
I can't wait until I'm denied a transaction or like a token when I say clanker under my breath and some AI cashier denies me my purchase. I can't wait.
That day is near.
I know.
Is near. Butlerian Jihad can save us.
The Butlerian Jihad can save you from the clanker menace. Although I'm pro clanker in the sense that, like, I feel like it will create like this lovely genetic bottleneck of like people who can't stop gooning to AI Bob and Vagine. So we'll see.
It's honestly, it's gonna be AI. The Catherine D, aka Default Friend, is correct when she says the AI boyfriend menace is actually going to be the biggest one. The meat boys are gonna get cucked by Robobo.
So true. I mean, it depends. I think it just depends on what kind of woman you're gonna be with, I suppose. So I mean, again, add the Dark Souls of dating and the Dark Souls.
The Dark Souls of dating is literally Dark Souls.
I don't know. I just saw a video today where someone had, like, these were clearly two not so. How do I nicely put it? Ugly people deserve love too, is all I'm going to frame it as. And it was like two nerds who were like Pokemon competitive players or whatever. And he had asked her out with like a custom deck of Pokemon cards.
Will you Pokemon go out with me?
It was a marriage proposal. And I was like, oh, wow. And it reminds me of my days when I did a lot of tabletop gaming. Like, there were these two, I think they were like high school teachers. They were, for lack of a better word, they were not the prettiest people. They definitely hit a few branches on the ugly tree on the way down after the stork delivered them and dropped them off. But they had those
deformed folks,
weirdos, the guys that the movies make fun of when you go to a gaming store.
But they
had I'm not gonna lie, they had some of the prettiest like kids. Like, I was like, wow, like, the ugly duckling, I guess, is real. Or if the ugly duckling fucks, his traits are recessive, ergo they do not show, but that child is a carrier. But I feel like I've been bullshitting long enough. So K-pop Demon Hunters, a film I did not really want to watch, but I'm glad that I did, because it is interesting to say the least.
What did you think about it in terms of just enjoyment? How did you feel about the film as film?
Film as film. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of the art style, because it's the same art style as the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse stuff. So
it's sort of the pseudo Disney-esque, pseudo anime-esque.
It's a Western impression of anime, which, I mean, okay, fine.
We're just feeding back and forth.
We really are. We inspired them with Disney. They inspired us with anime, and now we're back doing the same thing. I'm looking forward to when the next like American thing comes out on its own, because so far we've stagnated with like adult animated comedies, and I don't think the Japanese or the Koreans are looking at us and be like, "Oh yes, we should imitate BoJack Horseman." Like, I don't see that happening. I hope they don't.
Prude. The last legitimately American animated thing to come out was South Park.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, sorry.
That's a little terrifying to think.
You can't even count Smiling Friends, because one of them's a New Zealander, and
that's what he is.
And you can't count Rick and Morty because I don't want to.
I don't want to. Simple as that.
So.
I really don't, because I just think about, what's that guy? I think he's like something like Baymax or whatever on YouTube. He's like a comedy voice singer guy, and he did like an indie folk cover of the Rick and Morty guy's like text messages, where he's like talking about, why is this girl such jailbait? And I'm like, well, I think we can sweep that one under the rug. But as Cormac McCarthy told us, it's never too late for high school love. So I mentioned that one time in a real life conversation, and I did the whole, like, someone had the comic out where they're like, Cormac-san, and it's just like, high school love is never too late.
Cormac-san. So no one will ever tell me that Vincenzo Barney, the guy who broke that story, is not now Eskimo Brothers with Cormac McCarthy.
Oh, I totally think he slept with her.
100%.
And he's walking to his grave and looking at himself being like, Cormac, I understand.
Yes.
You and I are kindred spirits.
We're not so different, you and I.
I just got to her a little later.
That's
right. Watch the skies.
You watch the I'll watch the
girl.
I'll watch your girl. That's right.
No, I mean, so the film was enjoyable, which is not what I was expecting, to say the least. I was like, this is because like everyone makes the meme or the joke and the comment about films these days where it's like, well, it's not made for you. And I'm like, yeah, 99% of movies these days aren't made for me. But I mean, this is better than 99% of most crap in theaters right now. So I guess I can say that, my expectations were low and my expectations were exceeded. So I enjoyed the film.
It was like I thought it was like a good, 3-act structure. There were some implied token gays in it, but it was good. There wasn't any like gross inclusion, and it was they avoided all of the really annoying shit that has been sort of pried into absolutely every property that Netflix produces. So, yeah. The overwhelming number of Asians made sense for the setting because it was in Seoul. So, can't really complain about that, I suppose.
Yeah, I would agree. The music was pretty good, not just for the original songs that were there, but the soundtrack in general, which was done by...
you mean the scoring?
The scoring was done by Marcelo Zarvos, which if you've seen... Sin Nombre, or what's another film that he's also done? The
music was like,
it was good.
It was what's on the package.
It's on the
to be
tin.
honest,
you got K-pop, and you got it right there, all in English for you.
Do you like the Circle of Fifths? Do you like 3 chords? Like, there you go. It's pop music.
Do you like the same 3 chords that you can find in every song?
Yeah, I sure do. Do
you like the same 4 chords that you use every time when you got something on your mind?
It's musical. It's like a little snack. Like, do you like M&Ms?
It's the snack that
Yes, you
smiles
do.
back.
You do like M&Ms. Like you like M&Ms.
It's goldfish. It's the snack
It's
that smiles
goldfish.
back.
Yeah, that's right. Right.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
that's correct. That's
It's the
correct.
music that smiles back.
Yeah,
So no, it was good.
it's not the only thing you want to be consuming, but like if you're saying that a catchy beat and like a 4-part harmony and stuff isn't appealing to you in some maybe non-erudite sense or refined sense, then you're fucking lying, right? Like, of course it is.
You don't have to lie to yourself. It's okay. You can enjoy. Like there was a guy on Telegram that I follow, and he I think it's who is it? I think it's like Felix's Funhouse or one of our other guys, where he was just like, I'm not gonna lie, like this was pretty bopping, and my wife fucking hates the fact that these songs are stuck in my head. So I'm like, well, if it worked for like the wife guy dad figure, then I'm pretty sure I can at least listen to it and not hate it. So not going to complain. And I think that it is true. Our boomer parents and our silent generation ancestors and whatnot were probably correct when they say rock and roll is of the devil, because boy oh boy, our boy bands from, I guess, Korean Satan, and that's how he's going to take over the world.
That's right. That's right.
So we have a mystical veil that separates the underworld from the land of the living.
We're doing the metaphysics of K-pop.
Yeah, I'm giving you the cosmology of this movie.
Okay.
So yeah, we have a
barrier that's created and reinforced by Korean pop stars.
Yes. Korean pop stars will seal the golden Han moon, that's their whole job, is to strengthen it and to keep it around, which I'm kind of reminded of Arcanum. Sorry, I'm going to reference your
I've literally never played that game. I've literally never played it. I've never played Arcanum.
You've never played Arcanum. Okay, well, it's okay. So like the first kind of companion you meet in Arcanum is like a monk / priest of this religion, and the religion is fake and gay, but the purpose of the religion is to strengthen a magical ward and spell, which is sealing the alleged BBEG from ever returning to this realm. And so our K-pop fan, our K-pop demon
big
hunters,
booty evil guy,
our big bad evil guy, but yeah, the big booty evil guy. If you're I guess a fat ass enjoyer, so
no, I'm a fat ass disrespecter. He's
no fat ass disrespecters here, unless it's like a massive cellulite problem, and then if so, get the shop vac.
It's like a balloon full of cottage cheese.
I'm at
Sorry, go on.
Pair.
So they're supposed to sing and dance and inspire the people, and everyone's collective good vibes reinforce the great wall of "Don't let Satan eat us."
Yeah, that's basically it.
Also, I have some familiarity. I do homework. I had some pre-existing familiarity with Korean shamanism, and I did do a little supplementary research. But part of the rituals in Korean shamanism, aka Muism, is like singing and dancing. Like that's part of it. So the idea that and there's the idea that the rituals are like given power by the collective like energy of the people, right? So I mean, and like Juche, the philosophy of North Korea, also like uses this sort of like collective energy of the people in a communist sense, but that's part of Korean culture, right? This collective energy. So the idea that you could like have singing and dancing to reinforce to like use the collective energy of the people to whatever ends is like extremely Korean, right? So it does make sense that you could have pop stars who do the thing.
Pentecostals take note.
Have some sort of spiritual power, right?
Yeah. So no, so I'm glad that you have come in here to back up the framework, other than what we were given in the film. So their goal is to strengthen this barrier, the Han Moon, into the Golden Han Moon, which is meant to like banish demons from the world, or at least South Korea permanently.
Let them go to the north. Yeah.
They can all go to best Korea, and that's their job. So we have three. This is a trio, girl band of Rumi, Mira, and Zoe. They are the latest of the demon hunting trio. They are They are part of a long line of hunters that have been fighting demons since time immemorial, and they just happen to be K-pop stars, and that's about it. They're pushing forward for a live release of their new song, Golden, which hopefully they're hoping that will be the thing that keeps the demons out forever, and
creates the golden Han moon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And our big bad evil guy, Gui Ma, who I guess is like Korean Satan.
It's literally Satan backwards.
Yeah.
Like the Ma Gui is the Korean word for Satan, which they backmasked. They backmasked into the show. They're like, so you just reverse the syllables.
Clever girl. Thank you for doing your homework. I appreciate it. You're doing a much better job than I am.
Hey, no worries.
That's why I'm here to bullshit and have a good time. That's why I opened the beer at the beginning. So, nice. However, our rising tension begins because as they're preparing to, get ready for this performance, Rumi loses her voice. And she is not able to really
Prude. What's going on?
Oh, I know. What's going on there?
If she loses her voice, she won't be able to complete the Golden Han Moon. She's the lead singer. She's the main girl. The other two are kind of backup dancers.
Girl.
But they're also their own Zoe's best girl, by the way. She seems more attainable.
Cap over here lowering his expectations.
Also, she's not half demon, which
that's also true. Spoiler alert, everybody.
Spoilers.
She's half demon.
Yeah, the demon tattoos are choking her voice out. It's spreading across her. You can tell who the demons are because they have tattoos.
Yeah, they're nicely labeled with body paint. You could always identify a 2007 kind of party guy by his tribal tattoo on his shoulder. The demons are the same way. It's just all over their bodies.
Yep, totally.
Although in this house we stand tribal tattoos because I like wigger culture, but that's okay. So
literal demons.
Literal demons. This man hates. So anyways, the Gui Ma is like very pissed off that all the demons that he's sent out in the past have not succeeded in any way, shape, or form and get their ass kicked handily by this group of demon hunters, because this is also like Dark Souls. Like, we're going to go mention that again, where like, it doesn't matter that you are a tiny petite woman in like with a sword and armor. You will kill demons because that's your job. And you will roll around everywhere while a banger soundtrack plays. This is
they have to
Western animated films.
They have to sing while they're fighting. Like
Absolutely.
because that's part of the killing the demons. So
it's about the killing blow.
Battle bards.
They are. This is why you should always have a bard in the party, by the way.
Only bards.
Only bards.
Only bards allowed.
Only bards allowed. Your next
Please
D&D
subscribe to Only
Bard
Bards. Please subscribe to my Only Bards.
Only Bards.
Bard,
what are you doing?
So, the all the previous, like there's a little what do you call it? A little montage at the beginning of the movie where they show the other like groups of demon hunters throughout the years, and they're like, oh, here's the like 1920s flapper demon hunter crew, and here's the 1950s go-go demon hunter crew, and here's the 1990s style ones. Also, 1990s are retro now, by the way. Do you feel old yet? Right?
Do you? You're older than me.
I do feel old. Okay. Yet I do. I felt old 10 years ago, sir.
You can ask me in 2 months, and then I'll have a different answer, I'm sure.
Yeah. And Rumi was raised by one of the previous. Rumi is the daughter of one of the previous demon hunters, and was raised by another of the third.
Yes.
And was told to always hide the fact that she was part demon. Now, who knows what the fuck, like her mom died or whatever, but who knows what the fuck, where her dad came from.
We have a bit of a punch forever situation where our main character has some demon in her bloodline, and we don't really get an explanation as to why. Was
she murder fucked? Was it consensual? Who knows?
Was this a Gorian slave situation? We'll never know. It's not given an answer.
We will probably know in K-pop Demon Hunters 2, which has been recently announced.
Oh, well, there you go. It's going to be a sequel.
It's been greenlit. We're going to get a trilogy.
That's right. Really? A trilogy? Well,
I'm pretty sure.
So yeah, this film's been in the works since 2021. And so I mean, there you go. They had cited The Host as one of their inspirations, which is a Bong Joon-ho movie. So there you go. But
I don't know about I don't know.
they said that it was inspired by The Host.
They do kill a kid in this movie.
They do.
Like
there are a lot of
death count
implied
in this movie.
dead
Yeah,
kids in this movie.
the death toll in this movie is incredibly high. Like it's wild.
And you blaze and glazed right over it.
They're just like good vibes only. Good vibes only. If we don't have good vibes, we're all gonna die. So we're just gonna ignore all those. We're moving on.
It's like, please don't think about the implications of this entire cosmology, sweetie. Like, don't think about all those dead K-pop fans that you just said. Also, that raises a really interesting question of like, okay, if this is predicated on vibes, how annoying are American K-pop stans for like demons?
Oh man. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, I mean, it depends on what K-pop they're standing, right?
Because I guess so. But like, well, in this world, I'm imagining that there is like an army of fans in the same way that there's like the whole BTS army and things like that or whatever. Yeah. I imagine that they either help a lot or because they're not really believers, they don't think about it and their vibes just go to, keeping up the Han Moon. Imagine breaking the veil of silence on that one. Just being like, actually, guys, you're participating in a cosmic ritual which keeps the devil away. Like, oh my god,
only the demon hunters know demons are real. Everyone can.
That's the particularly interesting. I mean, again, this is there is no Christianity in this film directly mentioned. I mean, there are some Christian themes that you can probably walk away from and watch, but this is entirely set within Korean mythology, cosmology, and the non-Christian traditions inside Korean culture.
I mean, so okay, one sort of, I mean, definitely heavily inspired, but also not like their solution is very non. It's like the way that they're ultimately successful is essentially a confession, which is extremely
a confession and laying down one's life for their friends.
Yeah.
Although it was funny because I think the last time I was on the air, Wingman was like, "Are you gonna talk about the problems of being part demon? Like this is some other political issue?" And I'm
she's a Nephilim.
She's a Nephilim.
She's a Hapa.
She's a Nephilim. She's a Hapa baby. What do you do?
She's a Hapa. She's a Hapa. You know what? Maybe she is best girl. I don't know.
It's like, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You have Laura Chen at home. What are you gonna do now, huh?
This is my headcanon is that K-pop Demon Hunters occurs in a world where Douglas MacArthur proceeded from the landing at Incheon all the way into China and completely glassed the interior of the continent, thus saving Korea, but weakening the Han Moon so that Demon Hunters have to rebuild it.
So just after the Battle of Chosin, he's given the green light to nuke, and here we are.
Yeah, Truman didn't have such a stick up his ass at the time, and he was like, "It sounds like a good idea to me."
Congress was like, "Yep, let's fuck this pig," and best Korea and China no longer exist functionally.
That's right.
But as we know from David Lynch, when you nuke something, the demons come into your world. So the Han Moon must be protected at all costs.
Otherwise, Guima will eat everyone.
That's so true. So this is now our we're adding to the cosmology. This is my fan fiction.
We're gonna find this out in K-pop Demon Hunters 2.
Absolutely,
the legacy of MacArthur.
The ghost of MacArthur. It's gonna tell Rumi, it's like, Rumi, you've done so much good to correct for my inadvertent mistake. I saved your people but weakened the Han Moon. Now you must embrace your true form as a Hapa and overcome with a new hit single. I don't know. Now we're just shooting the breeze, but that's what we said. We're here for a good.
We're playing with dolls, like we do. like
we always do. We always play with dolls, the internet. That's why we have our Giga Chad dialogues. That's why we say, please be patient. My mom took Tylenol. It's a rough time, but that's why we're here. You're here.
We
don't have to be.
I'm here. Everyone in this movie with a mustache is gay. Did you notice that?
I did notice that. It must be a Korean thing.
It's the Tom of Korea.
Yeah.
uh,
You grow a mustache to inform fellow Koreans that you're a fan of Dorothy, I guess. I don't know. So let's go with that. So, anyways,
she's keeping her half demon nature
yes, she
secret
is
from her
hiding
friends.
her identity. She
Yeah.
doesn't want people to know that she is a Hapa.
Well, really, she doesn't want her. She doesn't want her two friends to know. Everyone, if everyone else saw it, they'd just say, "Oh, you have tattoos," because no one else realizes that there are demons all over the place.
Yeah, I would agree. It's only going to be the two other demon hunters that would know that she's part demon. Well, also the sort of motherly figure.
But she knew.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's hiding it from two people.
Yeah, that's our problem. So she's trying to stay hidden. She's trying to rest her voice and get better, not knowing that this is directly related to Guima's plot to
malign
take
influence.
over the world.
That's right.
Yeah. So he thinks, based off of a suggestion by another set of demons in the underworld, that why not try and beat them at their own game? Why not, be like the devil and go down to Georgia and win? So there's no fiddle of gold here, but instead they have a team of demons emerge as the Sasha Boys, and they're going to go beat them.
A demon boy band.
A demon boy band. You may have heard from the devil is like, you may have heard us before from such hit groups such as NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys, but we're back because the 90s are retro now.
And now we're doing demon K-pop boy band who come and take the city by storm. Take the city by storm. Everybody loves everybody loves them. They're immediately they have infectious music that is subtly their hit song is called Soda Pop, which if you just listen to the lyrics, they're like, "We are going to drink you. You are actually our sustenance. All of you are food to us." So yeah, they
just say it.
They just say it. Believe them when they tell you who they are.
So true.
Also, Saja Boys is it's a double intender because Saja in Korean, Saja means lion, right, which is their emblem, right? Mm-hmm. But it also means Grim Reaper. So
well, there you go.
Yeah. So it's a little pun. It's like, by the way, we're both. Yeah.
Yeah, and the fandom, of course, is called the Pride for Pride of Lions.
Yeah. So or the Sin of Pride.
Yeah, or the Sin of Pride, right? Absolutely, totally works out. So what else? Who were they formed after? Together X Together, TXT, BTS, Stray Kids. If you were to look up
every
BTS,
5-man,
the first thing you see on Wikipedia for them is them at the fucking Biden White House.
Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. So
well, they had a hit song called Butter, which is very thematically similar to Soda Pop.
There you go, right? So anyways, they take it by storm because coincidentally Rumi's voice is gone. They can't perform, which means like there's now new competition on the block, and they take South Korea by
storm. New Kids on the Block?
Yeah, so let's see, who was it? Yeah, he's there's only one. None of these demons have names except our sort of rival antagonist leader of said group,
Genu.
Yeah, who we later learn
who's the only one of the Saja Boys with any personality.
He's the only one that the script writers were like, oh, this one needs some development for
this guy needs a backstory. All of the other ones, the minute that nobody is looking at them, like they slump over it. They slump over and no, they adopt this like very slump like sort of posture, and like their faces go completely zero affect. And they're just like not pretending to be anything anymore. But Genu still has some part of his soul.
Yeah, absolutely. And Genu has memories of his former life as a human being, because in this sort of cosmology or in this world, you can become a demon. This is not like fallen angels. This is not existing armies and ranks of supernatural entities. I'm sure those exist. There are different types of demons, but for Ginu's case, it shows us that the demons can be enslaved, and they are enslaved specifically through their voices that come from Guima, and that Ginu granted him a beautiful voice, and that they, he made a deal with the devil essentially, like, I will take this beautiful voice. He's like a certain
he's like Robert Johnson.
Yeah, the nice way of saying his name. So Robert Johnson thank you. So Robert Johnson makes the famous deal with the Crossroads Demon, makes a deal with the devil, sells his soul to be like the first major, like, big hit,
big blues man.
Big blues man. And so anyways, Ginu takes that deal to get him and his family out of poverty. I like how 400 years ago in 17th century Korea, you can be comically poor and still have a wife and kid.
Well, that was his mom and sister.
Oh, it was his mom and sister. Never mind. He was also.
It looked like it was his.
It
wife.
Really looked like
it.
Looked like it
was
viewing.
his. Yeah, on the first viewing, it looked like it was his wife and daughter. But it is later specified in the movie.
Oh, well, yeah, because, never mind. Sensitive young men, an eternal archetype, apparently. So, anyways, he does this to lift his family out of poverty, but now he's condemned. The devil came to pay his due, and he, led their family into ruin despite his promises of material wealth and gain. After all, what shall it profit a man to lose his soul, but to gain the whole world? So in this instance,
or just being able to play a lute and sing a couple bars.
Yeah, puts a whole new perspective about all those, occultist theories about Hollywood and the music industry and all that jazz. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, like, all the famous, like, I guess internet copy pastas about, like, certain hip hop scenes being, like, really big into, like, cursing and hexing their opponents in diss tracks. That's actually very real. So we have to be very careful about what we listen to. The boomers were right. Some of this really is just from the devil. So, however, so Ginu later informs Rumi that, like, he feels bad for what he's doing because there is still a trace of humanity in him. And the whole reason why Ginu even comes up with this whole plot to begin with is because he wants to make a deal with the devil again.
Another one.
Man, yeah, another one. I'd like to double down.
Learned.
Excuse me, waiter, more of this, please. And he tells the devil, basically, like, listen, man, I will help you win. He wants to eternal
sunshine him.
Yeah, just make me like Jim Carrey. Make me forget, and I will do whatever the hell you want.
Make me forget what I did to my family. Make me forget that I abandoned them.
Make me forget them, please. Please, waiter, more slop.
Not give me my soul back and don't trap me in hell. Like,
no,
literally just trying to cover, like, not because he's not owning he's not owning the sin.
No,
right?
He is not owning up to it. He would much rather forget it or wash him away into some kind of mental oblivion and just be another mindless demon, and not, it's a lack of imagination. I think this is, if you're gonna don't make deals with supernatural entities.
This dude's got one kind of. This dude has two solutions that he has ever used: sing or make a deal with Satan. those are his solutions to all problems. That is it.
It's the meme where it's like guy who's only ever seen the movie The Boss Baby. When he watches any other movies, like, wow, this is giving me real Boss Baby vibes. It's like, wow, this is giving me real make a deal with Satan vibes here. I think I need to go talk to the devil. So anyways, he informs Rumi that, like, listen, man, I'm very guilty about what I've done. I'm doing this so I can forget. And he makes the confession.
So the Saja boys are attempting to, take all of the fans of Huntrix. So they do various little vignettes of humiliation and embarrassment and try to, just like really step on their scene. However, in a fight, a part of Rumi has this whole thing where she's covering up these tattoos. So she never shows her, like, arms or upper chest. Because that's where they are. So she's really got a Dolly Parton thing going on. So always full sleeves, all that. And one of her sleeves rips in a fight with some demons, and Genu sees it and is like, "Oh shit, you're one of us. I now
There's
have
Sharia.
I
There's
now
white
have
Sharia.
I
And then
now
there's
have
yellow
empathy.
Sharia.
Yeah, I now have some amount of empathy for you specifically." And then he ties a handkerchief around the tear so that her friends don't see her tattoos.
Yeah.
The evidence of her demon hoppahood. And then they sort of start this whole they meet to talk about it because he sends his pet demon tiger and pet demon crow to give
It's a
her a little note.
magpie.
You're a magpie.
No, that's literally what it is.
No, it is a magpie. You're right. It is a magpie. It's got that color.
Yeah.
Magpie with 6 eyes and a little hat. These are the animal companions that are required for every animated film directed theoretically at children, right? You gotta have you gotta have 2 animal pets, and one of them is going to be smarter than the other, and is going to constantly make fun of the dumber one. That's how it works.
Absolutely. The tiger is usually given the silly appearance. This is what Minhwa, right? Magpies and tigers in Korean art and folklore. The tiger is the idiot, and then the magpie is the common man. So, anyways, they're satire of hierarchy, feudal Korean society. But no, they are the animal messengers in which the demon will communicate with the world. But they're also just present. So I mean, like, if you don't know any of this, and thank God for Wikipedia and other resources, and asking Korean friends what the hell's going on, then you'll miss out on a lot of
between bites of bulgogi beef. They informed me of the iconography of these 2 animals.
Absolutely. And then proceeded to ask me to get the hell out of their country.
Take this pickled cabbage. The wife grows the heck out of it.
Take this pickled cabbage and get that Air Force base the hell out of here. So it just depends on who you talk to about these kinds of things. Otherwise, you will be deeply ignorant of what's going on. I mean, so I'm going to kind of just give my overarching thoughts real quick. So,
sure.
Fun movie. If you don't know any of these things, it's going to go right over your head. But the basic 3-act structure is there. It is competently shot. The songs are great. And the climax actually feels rewarding in the sense that we are given a character who has sinned.
An arc,
a character, an actual competently written character arc in the year of our Lord 2025 for a Netflix original film released by Sony Pictures. Who would have ever guessed? So again,
you can tell that none of the studios were paying any attention to this
when
movie.
Your expectations are low, you can be surprised. The film, however, towards the end, right, it gives you Genu sacrifices and gives her soul, so that she can
gives her his soul.
Yeah, sorry. Gives her his soul, so they can continue to fight the demons and to strengthen him. But he lays her life down for her, and he gives a confession of what he has done, and so he makes an act of contrition, and he sacrifices himself for her. So there's your self-sacrifice. And this in turn gives the demon hunters the chance to overpower and keep Guima out of there, at least for now, since there's going to be 2 more movies of this thing.
Yeah. Well, so at the beginning of the movie, they were like about a nut hair away from permanently sealing off the devil.
Yeah.
Right. They were going to create utopia. And then the Saja boys come in and eventually succeed through various machinations of causing them to break up as a band, using some subterfuge and revealing Rumi's dark secret at an inopportune time.
That she is of a mixed background.
Yes, of mixed heritage. It's a demon Mulatrix, and it causes the Hanmoon to completely disintegrate. At one point, it no longer exists at all. And Guima starts eating everybody, and eventually, Rumi makes her confession, which is, her nature. She essentially comes to grips with and no longer conceals her true nature as a fallen being, makes her act of contrition, and they make up and they rebuild the Han Moon in one fell swoop and banish the devil back to sort of the status quo at the beginning of the movie. So they don't get the golden Han Moon, but they get
things are just conveniently reset to status quo ante.
Reset, correct.
Do you think that we don't know the situation of when where her lineage comes from? If they want to be controversial, do you think that we might get like a Weon Boo situation? We open the uncomfortable topic
comfort hunter
of comfort women. I'm enjoying myself a little too much.
We wasn't coming from hell. He was coming from Japan.
Well, a new era of Japanese-Korean relations.
Let me tell you about some other people who were from Japan. Never mind.
Turns out Guima's Japanese.
Yeah.
Him and Inichiro Hill. Who would have guessed? No, so I mean, like, I guess the film, I don't think is, to be perfectly honest with you, like, if you aren't aware of Korean mythology, and
you don't actually need to know any.
You don't need to know it. Like, it's a competently well done story. The music's good. You get an understanding that, you should be forthcoming and honest with your friends to confront your problems. And the more you try and lie and hide, the digger you're digging yourself into a grave, unless you're a very good liar, and then you can take it to your grave. But most of the time that doesn't work out for you.
Except you will be bound for hell.
Except you will be bound for hell, especially if you make a deal with the devil. So don't do it. Also, I don't know. It's particularly interesting from a Christian perspective, at least on my end, because I'm just thinking to myself, oh, okay, so this is literally all the things that like the Desert Fathers write about when it comes to like guarding the mind and the intellect, about distraction or catchy music and things like that. It leaves you vulnerable to some kind of earworm that might be getting into your mind, because like no one's ever really thinking about the lyrics in this film. They're all thinking about like the refrain, like especially with the Soda Pop song, like all the characters are talking about it or humming it, or even their like manager, who's played by who is it, like Ken Jeong, the guy from Community and The Hangover and other films. He's even singing it at one point, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, and it's just like, I'm here to have a good, it's just so catchy. And it's like, oh, well, there you go. Like you're not considering the lyrics to it. It's really funny. Like this is here's some prude lore, I guess. My sophomore year of high school, my English teacher decided to play the music video from Foster the People's Pumped Up Kicks. And he was just like, just watch the music video. And he's like, did any of you pay attention to the... He's like, well, the music video is not a school shooting at all. And so it's just like, so what did you think about the like music and the lyrics? And then he's just like, none of you paid attention to the lyrics. Now, did you? You were there on the presentation. This is about a shooting. And I'm like, okay, like, yeah, anyone could have Googled that and figured it out. But like, there's a reason why this song is only popular with a certain subtype of people that go to this damn high school, but whatever. And,
whatever I said is I put on my leather trench coat and marched out of the schoolroom in my combat boots.
The last thing I ever said was, some of you were cool. Don't come here tomorrow.
Don't come to school tomorrow. Except it was the last day before graduation. And so, no one was coming to school tomorrow.
Everyone just took it as a gay senior prank.
Yep.
I came back there tomorrow. Nobody was there.
I'm just bad with calendars.
I'm just really bad at math. The risk was calculated.
But I am very bad at math. That's right.
I'm very bad at math. So true. No, so I mean, I feel bad because I'm just like, I'm being the less serious one and trying to offer analysis here. But I really do think that at the end of the day, I know that, there's a lot of symbolism. There's a lot of references to this sort of mythology. Everyone and their mother, as I mentioned, from like Jonathan Pajot to sort of normie culture war kind of characters, have covered this film and have given it its due praises. It is a competently made animated film. The art style is not my particular cup of tea, I'm getting really tired of people asking me to review animated films and anime in general, but I'm sure that'll.
But we're gonna do another one
because people are paying me to do it anyway. I gotta go review Steins Gate next, which is fine. I've seen Steins Gate. I like Steins Gate.
You should just do an all anime review show.
I should really just make a second channel where I give right wing reviews of anime. As I slowly hate myself more and more.
Speed run it and start doing right wing reviews of porn.
No.
Everyone involved in this production should die. You only have to do one. You just have to change the title.
I would just be doing the same Norm Macdonald bit over and over and over.
I believe
this may come as a shock to some viewers, but I think everyone involved in this porno should die.
That's right. Whoa!
You just make it a YouTube short, and then the channel's over.
You'd
My
get
review of every single porno ever.
You'd immediately get banned for anti-Semitism.
Oh, that's tragic, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like Jerry Nadler today. He was apparently RFK Jr. had made some comments about circumcision, and Jerry Nadler, who probably hasn't seen his dick since like Reagan was in office, was
like, this is anti-Semitism.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing with Andrew Yang when he was running. He was like, I don't think this is necessary. And Ben Shapiro took issue with it for obvious ethnic reasons. And it was just like, oh, okay. Like, well,
everyone else's dick has to be mutilated too. That's right.
But why? I'm just thinking of, but why male models?
But why male? I just told you that. I just told you the whole time. Yeah. They make little meat tortellinis out of them. That's what they're doing. They're just saving them.
I think I'm gonna have to edit this whole section out.
They're frying them up. That's what they're doing.
I prefer the Robin Williams interpretation.
They call it kosher calamari because it's not a shellfish.
They call it a purse. And it's just like, and if you rub it, it becomes a handbag. So I got to go edit out the last 3 minutes. Of
Wonderful.
This now. I might just leave that last part.
Or just don't.
Or just don't. No, I will edit that out. So I don't know when I'm going to release this either, because I've got like 3 things that I'm putting out next week. But no, actually the unedited version will be available for channel members. So Wingman gets to listen to that whole bit about circumcision for a little bit. Nevertheless, it's just, I don't have much to say because I didn't find it to be as deep or as insightful or as meaning. Because I don't like giving like extra, like, I don't want to like do a fanfic death of the author. This is why this movie is based. And I'm like, I feel like you can do it with this film. Others have done it. I just feel like there are better movies to maybe do that too. Like, I don't know. Also, I don't feel like K-pop Demon Hunters needs to turn into like a right-wing Twitter avatar for whatever based and red-pilled thing that you want to do. Like, we already do this enough with The Kingdom of Heaven from Ridley Scott, and that movie. Are you telling me
that you're not mutuals with TND Rumi?
No, is that a real Twitter account?
No, go start it. Whoever's listening to this, go start TND Rumi. I will be your mutual.
TND Rumi, there you go. And I want you to be like, I want you to post nothing but except about like urbanism.
Absolutely.
I just want you to be a traditional neighborhood development kind of guy. I want you to throw everyone off where you're like a super autistic urbanist, and everyone's like, he's got a racist account. Look at him. He's TND Rumi 1488. And then it's all
about safety on mass transit.
It's all about city planning.
Yeah.
That's it. It's all about city planning and zoning
very
reform.
train-pilled, very public safety,
very
maxing.
Very zoning reform.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You're going to talk about bike lanes excessively.
You mean a reasonable amount given the demands of society and an environment of climate change and the responsibility for ethical, sustainable, and green development for every municipality. You can tell that I actually read this shit, I hope.
Apologize for your autism, Cap.
I will not apologize for anything.
And that's why we love you.
That's why I'm going to have my soul eaten by Guima. But you will find me when I get doxxed. You'll find out that I'm in a boy band. I guess
having met you
technically
IRL, the idea of you being in a band is funny enough as it is.
Middle-aged man band.
The middle-aged man band, or as we like to call them, a band.
A band. Yeah.
Our band is called Twink Death.
Man, I was never a twink, ever.
Well, that's what makes you. That's why you're the lead singer.
There was a one of the Saja boys, when they were putting it together, they made the most babyface one be the baritone. They had
you got to do it for obvious comedic reasons.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Otherwise, things get real bad. He's
the one who gets the rap verses, which are of course a requirement for all modern K-pop, right? There's always a rap verse. Also, you know what? The opening scene of this movie, they completely
there is no well, I don't know about this guy. No, they're all Koreans.
They ripped off Falling in Reverse in the opening scene. Yeah, where they jump out of the plane that's exploding and they do the rap verse while they're falling.
Oh, it was literally I do have to say this though. One of the Sajas is voiced by ProZD or whatever you want to call him, the Korean or voice actor guy from YouTube fame. I guess he's managed to finally get big now into his mid-30s. Good for him.
Wait, who?
ProZ or ProZ or whatever you want to call him. Like, you probably would know his YouTube channel if you looked it up.
Oh, you mean Sungwon Cho?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's the super fat looking guy.
Yeah.
Who plays the guys. YouTuber. Yeah. Plays the guy with abs. His only quality is having abs.
His only quality is to be exact opposite of what he is in real life.
That's so true. God. Oh yeah, he's this dude. I'm looking at his IMDb right now. He has an absolute shitload of VA credits from 2025. It's like literally 20 voice acting credits from this year. So he good for him. You know what? Good for him. No problem.
I guess he's finally realized, I can lean in on this whole identity politics thing to make me more money.
Yeah, probably.
We've seen the same thing with some of the Yakuza games or some other voice actors and things like that. But nevertheless, like the film's enjoyable. It's really all I have to add on here. I mean, I mean, it's distinct. It's good. It would be something that I would be okay with having my children in the future, I guess, watch and telling them the importance of spiritual warfare. And that's totally fine. And remember, like, just don't lie. Like, I mean, that's really the big lesson out of here is, don't lie and don't make deals with the devil, and that the demons are real and you should fight them.
All demons are evil. Kill demons. Destroy demons. Roundhouse kick a demon.
Slam dunk a demon
into the trash can. Defecate in a demon's food. Yes, that's right. All right.
Anything else you want to add there, Cap?
I think we're done. I think you should cut it when we're doing the copy pasta.
No.
Aww.
Just in the same way, I'm probably not going to edit out that circumcision bit.
Or this bit where we talk about where you should end the show.
Absolutely.